Hey guys, what's up? My name is Mike Levitsky, and welcome to day 5 of our lesson a day streak. Today has been a very busy day for me, and there's some stuff going on in the house right now, so I can't actually play my drums. But I do have something special for you. I have grabbed the bass drum pedal from my son's drum set, and here it is. This is the greatest bass drum pedal ever. It's super cheap, super flimsy. The spring is held on by like just a screw that goes through the side, and it's pretty noisy. It's super flimsy. The pedal board itself is just like a stamped piece of metal. There's this piece that goes here on the bottom. As you can see, the beater falls out of the thing all the time. It's connected with a small strap with 2 Phillips screws and just 2 posts. The whole thing screws together, and these screws fall out all the time, and then I have to crank it back together. And so your question might be like, well, Mike, why are you showing us this pedal? Before I tell you why, go ahead and like this video. Keep me encouraged to put a video up tomorrow. I want to keep this streak going 30 days at least. A video a day for you guys, and it's going to be all different stuff. Sometimes we're going to be talking about bass drums, pedals, and equipment. Sometimes we're going to be doing some gospel chops type fills. Sometimes we're going to be doing some jazz fills. Sometimes we're going to be doing some grooves. Sometimes we're going to be doing some technique stuff and some exercises. I want to try to mix it up. So subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next video, and like this video because I think you're going to learn something valuable here. So this is my son's bass drum pedal from his Ludwig Kid drum set, which you're going to see in just a minute. And let me show you how this compares to my bass drum pedal. Okay, so here it is next to my bass drum pedal. So my bass drum pedal is a Pearl Eliminator, the old school one. I've had this one for like 10 years. And this is a double pedal, but here it is compared to that one. So you see that the pedal is like half this size. The pedal board itself is really narrow. The beater is tiny. You can see the beater shaft. If you look, the beater shaft here is pretty long compared to this one, and even the kind of the way that it plays. Now, so the question is, if that's what the pedal looks like, right? Here's what my pedal looks like. This tiny little pedal. Can I still play licks that are fast on this pedal? And so yesterday we looked at this lick right here. And I asked myself, could I play that lick on the junior kit that we keep out in the garage? And the answer to that is yes. So here's some footage of me playing my son's kit, the lick that I taught yesterday, the Eric Moore lick. Here it is on the junior Ludwig kit. So, as you can see, apart from me having to try to jump over my knee to play this lick on this teeny tiny little kit, and me kind of towering over the kit, the pedal held up just fine. And in fact, the lick sounds pretty good on that little drum set, even with the little tiny cymbals and the little tiny hi-hat. And I make this video to show you and to tell you this. Look, don't get caught up in your gear. Right? Like there's this idea as musicians that if I just get this drum set, or if I just had these cymbals, or if I just had this bass drum pedal or these sticks, like then everything would be easy and I'd be able to play everything that I could think of in my mind. And that's just not true. I mean, you see, like I have these guitars hanging behind me, and this drum set that I play, this custom drum set, and you might think like, oh, Mike, he's got all this equipment, he's got all this stuff. Well, let me tell you this, like everything that you see around me is the product of like over 20 years of being a musician, right? I've slowly collected this stuff over the years. It's not like I went and I dumped a bunch of money. I started out playing like a really super cheap drum set that I bought from the newspaper, and I kind of worked my way up. I sold some stuff, I got some stuff. In fact, a lot of the stuff that I have has been used or given to me or I found like in a closet or a dumpster. Like this cymbal was broken. You can see there's a big chunk taken out of the side of it here. I repaired it. I have another cymbal down there that has a chunk taken out of it, and I think in one of these videos I'm going to show you guys how to repair a cymbal. just for fun. This guitar right here is a 68 Telecaster. Somebody actually gave it to me. Like, I didn't even pay for it. This one back here, I built out of like a guitar kit. And so there's just been some cool things that have happened to me over the years that have allowed me to have some of the equipment that I have. This drum set, in fact, I played in like 2006 in the Guitar Center Drum Off, and I won like the store finals in San Bernardino, and then I went on to some other things. But one of the judges was the owner of this company, Six Gun Custom Drums. They don't even make drums anymore. But at the time, they were a custom drum company, and he said, "Hey, would you be interested in endorsing our company?" And I said, "Yeah, that sounds great." I said, "But I'm just a guy from Nowheresville, and like I'm not super famous or anything like that." And they're like, "We don't care. We really like the way that you play." And so I got this drum set like super cheap. Because they wanted to help me out and I wanted to help their company out, and I did a bunch of stuff for them, which was, a cool opportunity for me. But don't get caught up in the equipment stuff, right? Like, nice equipment is cool and it makes things a little bit more comfortable and maybe a little bit easier to play sometimes. But it shouldn't hamper your artistic ability. Like, if you put me on this kit, or you put me on the Ludwig kit out there in the garage, my son's kit, or you put me on a bunch of pots and pans, I'm an artist, and I'm still going to create art with whatever you put in front of me. And so I want to inspire you today and say, whatever kit you're playing on, like, don't have this idea in your head that you're not going to be the drummer that you want to be until you get this kit. Like, be the drummer that you want to be on the kit that you have now. And then whatever kit you get in the future, like, be excited that kit's coming, but don't think that kit is going to change who you are or drastically change your playing in any way. It's just going to give you the ability to express maybe more freely what you already have going on in your mind and in your heart. And so keep working on your chops and keep working on your technique, because that technique will transfer and translate to any other equipment or any other pedal or stick or head or drum or anything that you have. You can make it sound like you. So keep practicing. Keep at it. Tomorrow, when some stuff is not going on in my house, I promise more drum lessons will make a lot more noise. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Let's keep this streak alive. Today was day 5. Tomorrow will be day 6. It's coming at you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.